Gather round, kids. You want to hear a story about scary monsters and crazy clowns? You do? Good. We all like those kinds of stories, don't we? Once upon a time, there was a comedian named Andy Kaufman who wrestled 400 women just because it pissed people off. You see, Andy didn't know it then, but he'd done something very special. You see, the reason Andy chose wrestling for this is because in wrestling, there's a particular role in the theatrical version. That role is the heel, and the heel is like the bad guy. You see, the art of being a good heel is being everything that the people just love to hate. Like this house that's burning down. Can't you just not stop looking at it? The fact is, love it or hate it, people love watching a good shit show. However, there is a limit to the power of this heel. There's a line you can't cross sometimes. And if you cross it, you're fucked. And you'd think that line was doing something bad, but it's actually not. The one rule of a good heel is to never break character. You see, in anything, your audience has an idea of who and what you are. They came because they want to see more of what they've seen of you already. The more you're not the person your audience thinks you are, is as soon as they stop watching. Now, in the modern day, why is the heel, the villain, more profitable than being the hero? And the answer to that, kids, is our clique economy. You see, back in wrestling days, people used to go to see the hero and the villain, so it didn't matter. But in the clique economy, heels would evolve to trolls. And the heels evolved to trolls because, as 21st century philosopher Lil Wayne says, you can see, the internet drinks haterade quite a lot. In rap in particular, you can see a heel being mutually beneficial for two parties. Or it could be extremely beneficial for the world's first professional hater, 50 Cent. But over time, more and more people began identifying as the heel. And that bred a culture of net trolls. Trolling can be like casual, lighthearted shit-talking, up to what only can be called 50 Cent levels of disrespect. Characters whose entire personalities are just trolling, existing and feeding on the literal spite. And you don't have to be a complete piece of shit to do this. You just have to act like it, like Anthony Jeselnik does. And he acknowledges that he's doing like the professional wrestler thing. Lil Nas X literally played the gay heel for every homophobe in this country, and it was awesome. And that's the rap pop star version of what John Waters was doing with comedy. Gay people were like, look, you can't turn people gay, so calm down. And then John Waters was like, no, I can, watch. He wanted to be the gay that they warned you about for humor. Good trolling preys on cultural norms and sensitivity and rips them to shit. More importantly, it can be used to offend the people that deserve it if you're smart enough with it. Hip-hop, punk, comedy, things that are opposed to cultural norms in general, genuinely are attracted to trolling. But hip-hop's culture, unlike other trolling, was also about respect certain people and disrespect others. You respect OGs, you disrespect your ops. Now again, they say all jokes have at least a kernel of truth in them. Ironically, the climate of everybody being their own trolling heel is how we got cancel culture. Demonstrated in this hieroglyph meme. I hate you. You're canceling me. That's not canceling, I'm sharing my opinion. I'm being canceled. Stop trying to protect rich adults from the fucking internet. If shit talking is sometimes an effort to get somebody shunned, saying somebody is trying to cancel you is shunning them for maybe trying to get you shunned. But this cycle feeds the troll until eventually it finally evolves for the third time. The final form. The Clout Demon. The separation between the Clout demon and the heel or the troll is crimes, usually. At that point, the character that you pretend to be and the person you truly are are no different from each other. See, for a Clout demon, there's no more smoke and mirrors. You either are the monster that you pretended to be, or you're just an idiot that bit off entirely more than you could ever chew. In either event, they're over because the veil has been broken. They have broken character. And we're left wondering, were they an idiot that took it too far? Or were they just a monster hiding behind an open secret? The difference between a heel and a troll and a Clout demon is actually that kernel of truth. An exaggerated, edgy, contrarian, negative truth. UFC fighters, comedians, whatever the hell Jake Paul is, people troll each other fondly. And it all works until you really become the bad guy that you think you are, and then you go to fucking jail.